guys, my name is Stephanie. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking all about Halloween and I'm so excited for it. Happy Summerween, everyone. So I wasn't sure if I was going to participate in this readathon just because I know I do so horrible with readathons, but I really want to get better at readathons rather than just like reading just one book during that readathon. And I just saw a whole bunch of Summerween TBRs in the past like day or two, and it's happening from today, which is August 24th, through August 30th. So it's this last week of August, and it's all about Halloween in summer, and it's hosted by Olivia Reads a Latte and Gabby Reads. And let me tell you, I'm super excited for this because I've not only been in the mood to read more paranormal and Halloween-y books, but Halloween is just like one of my favorite holidays, and if it could be October every month, I'd be a happy person. So without further ado, I'm going to give you my Summerween TBR, and I will hopefully read more than one. I think I can do it. There are 5 prompts to possibly read. You can layer them however you want. First prompt is creepy cover. Second prompt is paranormal / supernatural. Third prompt is read a book that deals with haunted house. Fourth prompt is read a book in the dark. And the 5th prompt is read a book recommended by one of the hosts. And I think I hit every single one of the prompts, and some books even layer on top of each other. So I think I'm hitting it all. So first book I'm going to attempt to read, or I guess I should say finish, is Bloodlines by Rochelle Mead. I started this book earlier this year. I want to say it was like March or April that I started it, and the pandemic was like in full throttle at that time, and I just had a really hard time reading in general. So I put this one down. I am on chapter 11, which is page 160. I'm probably going to skim the first 10 chapters just to give myself a refresher, because just to make sure that I'm not like missing anything. I think I remember where I left off, but I really don't. So I'm going to finish this book. This one falls under the paranormal / supernatural prompt. So this one has vampires and alchemists, and it's the spin-off series from the Vampire Academy series, which is one of my favorite series of all time. So I'm looking forward to this one. The next book that's on my TBR is The Dead House by Dawn Kurtagich. I think that's how you say it. I'm not 100% sure. This one, look how creepy this cover is. I love it. And what I really love is that when you take the dust jacket off, isn't that pretty? I just love it. So this one gives me haunted house vibes with that, like, you know, house on the cover, and the fact that the title is The Dead House. So this is going to hit the prompt for haunted house, hopefully. I'm not really sure if it's an actual house or if it's just a mental institution from what I read on the synopsis, but regardless, I'm super excited for this. This hits creepy cover and haunted house, so there's a layer there. The next book on my TBR is to finish The Guest List by Lucy Foley, and this hits the read a book recommended by one of the hosts, and this was recommended by Gabby Reads. Also, I'm in the middle of this one because it's a book club pick for one of the book clubs that I'm in, so I have to finish this one anyways. I'm literally halfway through. I'm really excited to finish this. I'll probably finish this one first, finish it tonight. But also, I guess this could also kind of fall under creepy cover because look at that creepy island. I've heard really great things about this, and from what I've read so far, I'm really liking it. The next book on my TBR is These Witches Don't Burn by Isabel Sterling, and I don't really know a whole lot about this book. I don't know what it's about. I just know that it features witches, and I liked the cover, and that's all I want to know about it. I want to go into this blind. So this one can go under the paranormal / supernatural prompt, or if I read it in the dark, it could go under that prompt. Any of these could fall under read a book in the dark, because who knows when I'm going to read them. I mean, besides this week. But this one, since it has witches, it can fall under the paranormal / supernatural prompt. So I'm excited about that one. I decided that since it's a readathon and I'm trying to get as many of these books read during this week, might as well throw on a graphic novel. So I chose The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, and I'm super excited for this. I just started watching the show with my husband a couple weeks ago, and I'm loving the show so far, and I'm a huge fan of Sabrina anyways. Like, she's always been one of my favorite things, and so I feel like I can fly through this, like, you know, in an hour or two, as long as I'm not, like, you know, just mesmerized by the graphics, because I might, let's be perfectly honest, I might just, you know, stare at the pictures for a while. But I'm super excited to add this. So this can be under the paranormal, supernatural. This can be creepy cover because it's kind of creepy. But I'm super excited about this. I also downloaded the Kindle and Audible version of My Best Friend's Exorcism, which I believe is Olivia Reads a Latte's book club pick this month, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of really excited about that because the when I downloaded the ebook, it had like it was like an audio type thing as well, so I'm kind of really intrigued by that. The very last book on my TBR is none other than Hocus Pocus, the all-new sequel. I have not read this yet, and I felt like I couldn't participate in a Halloween readathon if I didn't include something with Hocus Pocus, because that is my all-time favorite Halloween movie. It's one of my all-time favorite movies of all time. And I mean, come on, it's Hocus Pocus. I mean, I've got this. I've got my broomstick runs on wine, which reminds me of Hocus Pocus because of witches. I've got a Sanderson Sisters candle. Like, I'm obsessed with Hocus Pocus. I even just had one of my friends make one of those stainless steel tumblers for me. She does like all the decals and like the epoxy and everything, and so she makes custom tumblers, and she made me a glow-in-the-dark Hocus Pocus one, and it should be here tomorrow, so that'll be featured in my reading vlog for this, so be on the lookout for that because that's really cool. I'm so excited for it. So I'm gonna try and make this one a priority because I really want to read this. So this book is written in 2 parts. The first part is a novel version of what happens in the movie, and that's like 197 pages. And then the second part is the sequel to that movie, and it takes place 25 years later, and it has Max and Allison's daughter in it. So I'm kind of intrigued because I know they're making Hocus Pocus 2, and I wonder if they're gonna do some kind of thing like this, and maybe, I don't know, but I'm gonna read this for sure. Like, I need to read this. I have 7 books on this TBR. I'm not gonna be able to read all 7 books in the 7 days. That's just, I think if I expect that from myself, I'm just setting myself up for failure, because I don't think that's going to be possible. If I do it, that's awesome, but I don't think that's a realistic goal for me, considering I also have to read Brazen and the Beast by Sarah McLean for the Summer of Sarah McLean read along. So I know I'm not going to read all 7 of these books, but I'd like to get as many of them done. Granted, the guest list I have halfway done already, so I'm just kind of like looping it in there because it fits with the prompts. And Bloodlines, half of it's gonna be like a skimming reread for me, so I might be able to knock out more than I'm expecting myself to because of that. But I'm super excited for this, and let me know down in the comments if you are participating in this Summerween, and let me, if you have a TBR, link it down below. I'll go check it out. I want to know if any of you guys have read any of these books, and if you have, what did you think of them? What you're most excited to read this week. If you like this video, give a big thumbs up, it really helps. And if you're not a subscriber, you can go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you want to. I would really appreciate it. But until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!